Tonight, Fox 4 finding out more about the man challenging Mike Scott in the next election for Lee County Sheriff. Robert Forrest, a retired captain, has more than 20 years experience in the Lee County Sheriff's Office. 4 New Corner's Malcolm Johnson speaking with both candidates covering the race. You decide.
Lee County Sheriff Mike Scott is comfortable delivering a message to large audiences. He's equally confident heading into the 2016 election for Lee County Sheriff.
I've never been unopposed before. I've always had opposition, and so this is not unfamiliar territory for me at all.
The man who wants to take Scott's job is Robert Forrest, a 28-year veteran of the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
I've always thought that I would want to run for sheriff after I retired, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
While both men have served the Sheriff's Department for years, they've never worked side by side.
He served us well, and he has the right to run.
So I asked Forrest what he can bring to the table that Scott hasn't.
I have some professional differences with him.
Such as?
Well, I don't think I want to go into that today, but that will all come out.
Forrest did suggest, if elected, he'd manage the department's money differently.
There's people there that are just basically waiting to retire, and they're collecting a paycheck, and they're not really doing anything productive for the community.
But it's the amount of money held by the candidates that could have the biggest impact on the election.
I started my campaign long before this fellow got into the race. I started in March. He just filed, I think, a week ago.
I don't have the financial platform thus far that he has. So that's a real challenge.
Scott has already raised nearly $375,000 for the race. Forrest plans on collecting donations through fundraisers. He says money won't stop him from shooting for his goal.
I'm just a little guy pursuing a dream, and we'll see what happens.
Now, Forrest is not declaring a party for the election. Mike Scott is running as a Republican. You've heard from both candidates. What do you think about what they've said, and who are you leaning toward, if either of them, and why? Tell us your answer, 239-206-FOX4.